side behind Hectic, I guess.
And here we go, we're getting underway with the first map of the Sunday Cup here for the spring season. FACEIT versus Sev3n, and right off the start here, we're on Sev3n as he tries desperately with the rocket launcher to try and deny that red armor, but gonna have to pull back onto the Mega as he fails to do so. Now a bit trapped, but he's managing to work his way out of that position, and Sev3n's done really well there to reposition himself quite successfully, and is back on a nice position next to the red, but he's without a railgun, so that's going to be problematic as FACEIT actually has one by now. So Sev3n's got to watch out as the red's coming up, and FACEIT is quick to take that position to be the aggressor there, and Sev3n does so rightly fall back. And with his railgun, he's making some work happen. So far, so good for FACEIT. Picks up the first
He
frag.
did very well because he was in a position where he couldn't protect the items he originally took because he didn't have enough weapons at his disposal. He gave away a cheap frag in the end, but he did enough damage to get himself back in the map slightly.
Right here we have FACEIT just defending that yellow, takes it. Just having a great time of it on Hectic so far. Still has that 100 armor stack. A great pixel, a jump shot there, very fancy from FACEIT as he takes away the red without taking any damage at all. So quite a clean pickup, and here he runs into Sev3n again. And unfortunately for FACEIT, he had the wrong weapon out and took a lot of damage there, but still looks like he'll get the frag, but not before Sev3n's able to deal some more work with the rockets there. And Sev3n's doing a good job despite some of the problems, but that was a great...
Well, this is what I was talking about before the map starts. It's very easy to control. There's only 3 big items with the red, the yellow and the Mega, and now FACEIT's got all of them for the last 2 minutes or so, so Sev3n's going to have to pull out some nice rails to catch him off guard, just like he's doing
There's one.
now.
That was a really nice one.
Exactly.
So can we see any more though? More rails coming out there. FACEIT connecting one. And FACEIT's still in decent shape. Red coming up in 10 seconds. Oh, he gets caught off the jump pad. Great timing from Sev3n. Really good
very
timing.
nice. He knew he couldn't move from that room. He couldn't challenge for Mega or red, and yellow was the only option, so he pushed in. Great frag.
And now Sev3n with the Mega spawning in a couple of seconds. I wonder if he's got exact timing on it. There it is. Picks that up. Can he get out of this position without taking much damage? That's the question. He manages to escape. FACEIT unable to do any kind of punishing kind of damage to punish Sev3n for that horrible position, and now Sev3n managing to work his way all the way around the map up onto this red armor perch area as he looks and scans for FACEIT. But where is he? There he is in the distance, spotted, hits the rail, picks up the red. What a great situation for Sev3n now. He's going to really start he could really, if he gets this next frag, I can just see the momentum going crazy from look at the stack. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, he has to make his control count while he's got it, because Hectic is a map where he can take a lot of damage. Flip side again.
There we go.
He's got no damage there, and he picked up the Mega, so now he's in a great position to push for a couple of frags.
Here we go, FACEIT trying to do some damage on the exit there, and not going to quite happen for him, and Sev3n will pick up the frag and pick up the red as well. So, I mean, Sev3n did a great job with the damage there, but look, red and then yellow to fall back onto the Sev3n, so it's like nothing ever happened.
You've got to be careful now. When you're in a strong position on Hectic, it is quite easy to push in for a frag and take too much damage. So Sev3n needs to slow it down a little bit, play his angles, and make sure he keeps control of the map and just suffocates there and off of it, really.
And 3 minutes into this, it's looking quite even so far. They look pretty evenly matched, yeah, I'd say, so far.
It's been a good match so far.
And Sev3n does pick up another red, so this could be a huge turning point now, because 200-200 is the first time we've hit it in the match. It's Sev3n's to play with. What can he do with it? There's a really nice engagement from above with the lightning gun. He can do a lot of damage, but look at that. Scrambling around below Sev3n. FACEIT's trying to do what he can to survive. He's managing to do something at least, but it is inevitable that he does die in the end. And
frag as well.
There we go.
Or not.
But this could be pretty good for him, I guess. I mean, he will get the frag in the end, but it's always nice to keep your opponent running around on those points of help.
Yeah, and he's doing exactly the right thing. He needs to keep FACEIT away from the rail. That's his biggest lifeline at the minute. He's got control of all 3 items for the last 3 rounds now, so FACEIT has absolutely nothing to work with except the rail, because he can't take a fight with Rocket or LG at the minute.
And there we go, Sev3n is doing still a good job, keeping stuff under control, using position well, hitting the rails he needs to hit. And Sev3n's definitely a player who, aim-wise, you definitely would say this guy is really solid for sure. And FACEIT, he's in trouble now because things are starting to get away. In the last minute, he's lost 4 frags, and Sev3n is still on quite a nice tidy stack. He's got 10 seconds until this next red spawns. He's going to go aggressive, close the distance, finds FACEIT with the lightning gun, just cuts him down just straight away there.
Sev3n was doing the right thing there. He picked up the round, picked up a good couple of shots, but he needed to back off when he saw FACEIT pushing him with the lightning because he had nothing else to defend with.
I love the rocket jump too from Sev3n there.
He's aggressive, he's suffocating the map, taking all the items.
And here we go, picks up another yellow. Another item indeed, and FACEIT's going to take himself a railgun, but how much can he do with it? That's the question. He shoots one, but it's not going to connect, and there's a nice little combo from Sev3n, and FACEIT he
Nope,
feels like
not
it's
happy.
over.
Not happy.
What do you think about that? I mean, it's 6 frags on Hectic.
Sev3n got the best start, picking up all the items, but he had no weapons to work with. Sev3n capitalized on that and pressured him quite heavily. But then after that, as soon as Sev3n got control, it was basically over. Sev3n couldn't really do anything. He couldn't get the rail, and he couldn't make these item pickups count when he got them, and he couldn't pressure Sev3n when he took his items either. So it was pretty much demolition.
Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty even until Sev3n. I mean, Sev3n, he started to get his aim really going when he hit the 200-200, and it seemed like he never looked back. But I mean, leaving so early, it's Hectic. It's 6 frags.
It's Hectic. I think he was just angry. He quit straight away. Could again quit. So I mean, he was just a little bit angry. Probably with the draw, probably with the map choice. I'm not sure. But I mean, either way, these two players have got nothing of what's coming up next. We've got Zoot playing.
Yeah, Zoot is playing.
Yes, we do. I can't wait.
Then we shouldn't even talk about his opponent.
What, Baxtein? Who?
Yeah, exactly.
We've got Zoot. It doesn't matter.
Zoot versus Baxtein will be the next match. So this could be really
pull one for the casters, Zoot. Come on.
It's could be quite cool if he could, because maybe he can do this. Because I mean, Baxtein's kind of been on a slump for the last few months. But it's possible. It's possible.
We've got to root for Zoot. Let's put it that way.
Root for Zoot.
Yeah, I get that. But then it depends what map comes up. I played Zoot on a couple of maps, and he is a fairly strong player. Sometimes.
What would you say his weaknesses are?
His his general gameplay. He doesn't
call him out on stream. Let's go.
He doesn't know when to push and when not to push, and when to back off. I guess the cooler strength thing. Like, he doesn't know when to pick the situations, and when he misses his item, he doesn't take all the items and capitalize on his control. He's got potential to beat Baxtein if he gets a good start. He's quite a heavy aim player in some ways. So yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing Zoot play anyway. Okay, so we're going to go to very quick break, and we'll be back with Baxtein versus Zoot for the 5th Sunday Cup. So don't go anywhere, guys. You don't want to miss Zoot.